Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop right there. This channel is not intended for kids under the age of 13. So if you're under the age of 13, please leave.
Hey everybody, Arthur here with another unboxing video. Today we have a Mezco's Mezco exclusive John Wick. And it comes in this nice metal tin with a nice design on it. We got the Mezco exclusive little sticker up at the top. On both sides we do get that crest right here, and it also says John Wick on the top. On the back it shows really everything it comes with. Out of that tin box we do get that 112 bag to put all his goodies in. We also get the John Wick Chapter 2. I didn't know this was John Wick Chapter 2 version of John Wick, but look at the weird texture that's on this stand. There's a texture. It's not smooth. We do get the dynamic stand with it as well. But what was weird is out of the box, there was no clear sheet of plastic to cover this. And that weird, again, that just weird texture. I don't know. This doesn't... Has anybody else gotten a Mezco with this type of texture on a stand? We have some talking to do about this whole figure and his accessories. So starting with these two, we get a pair of these little pistols, and you get this weird like melted plastic texture you could see on the handles. Okay, with those we got some, you know, the typical thing. If you're a Mezco collector, you know, with guns we get extra magazines, right? Bullet painted, looks great, right? Well, explain to me how I'm supposed to take a magazine. Here we go. Look at that. See that magazine there? They molded the magazines, and I'm not kidding. This isn't stuck. They molded the magazines in the gun. So you could change out the magazines in these pistols? No, you can't. They give us extra ones as if you can, but you can't. There's no paint on these guns. They're just plastic. Guess, hey, I mean, you guys with all your G.I. Joes, these will come in handy. We also get a pair of these pistols. Again, a weird melty plastic look for the grips. And there's no slide action whatsoever on these. There's the hole to put the effect. We get a pair of magazines, painted nicely as always. But again, here's two more guns. The magazines do not come out. Like, is this supposed to be because they're filled with cement or something? Maybe the cement that when he hid his little stash got into these guns or something, but these magazines do not come out of these guns. Here we get this pistol, again with that weird melted plastic look. We got a little bit of paint. We got some gold paint on there. Let's see if the... No, slide doesn't slide back. We do get an extra magazine. Again, bullet painted. Magazine looks good. Will this one work? Yeah. So we got, so far, slide doesn't go back, but the magazine at least comes out. So that'll make sense with these. So far, out of 5 guns, 1 can have the magazine removed out of those pistols. Here we get his assault rifle, and it's almost like a gray plastic. I don't know, it's like almost like a weird two-tone, because there's like some thinner, could be just because of the thinness of the plastic, it makes it look like a lighter gray. But there's no paint on this. No paint whatsoever. Tons of sculpted detail. There's no paint. There's no... The stock doesn't slide out. The scope doesn't slide across the rail. I mean, I'm not trying to bash this, because it's a really nice looking gun. It's just like, this isn't Mezco, you know, standards. To me, like, the magazine comes out, you got the bullets and everything, and even has the, can do this, let me set this down. This is the little clip thing that they get you. You can put both magazines. So when he's using one, got the other one on the side. That's really cool. But where's the paint that they advertised on the pictures? Like, I just feel like these guns are just casted in solid plastic and some have sprinkles of paint, but where are the ones from the images that we've seen that, you know, sold us this figure? Here we get this nice auto shotty. This is actually pretty cool because this slides back, so you can actually get that nice, you know, pump action. Does this move along the rail? No. The optics are stuck in place. And that's about it. So you get it to pump, but that's it. That's it. And that's the color right there. This is sort of too bright, but you do get a gray paint here. The rest is yeah, it's just black plastic. Mezco, what is this? Obviously it's a shotgun, but can we take a look? Let me zoom in here really quick. Look at that shell that's painted there. Look at the gold. What is going on here? There's no pump action. You got the spot where you can plug in their effects, but this is it. This is it, boys and girls. Like that's a shotgun that we get. Why does Punisher have better weapons than John Wick? I waited a year for this guy. What the hell? Here we have a black knife. This is alright. It's not horrible. We do get a little bit of gloss at the end. Holy cow, we got some paint on the black plastic. So, yeah, sort of cool looking knife. Just wish there would have been a little bit of silver on any of these guns. Some sort of dry brushing. Come on. Now we do get a nice watch with a lot of detail on it. Maybe that's where all the paint went, because there is silver on it. But it looks pretty awesome. Now you can't have guns without those blast effects. You got that nice bullet at the end here with a single blast. Here we got the multi-shot effect. It's just like the cloudiness. I don't know, it feels like the plastic's murky. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, but compared to other blast effects, this is definitely seems murky. And then if you look, the part that goes into the actual barrel, it's tinier at the end. It's like, see if I can get it to zoom in here. Look at that. That's just ready to snap off. Here we get that other blast effect for more so like a rifle. No bullet at the end. Here we get the other blast effect that has a bullet at the end. And what in the hell is going on with the part that goes into the barrel? Look at this. Can you guys see this? It's crooked and bent. I didn't pay this money to have jacked up stuff. What is this? Where is this from? Now he does come with a couple smoke grenades or flash grenades, whatever you want to call them, but these look pretty awesome. The matte black with this like metal, gunmetal for the top part looks awesome. We get 4 of these. Here we get a stack of coins, and these coins, they do got a little bit of a symbol, I guess, on them. I guess it's something there. And then got like the line on the bottom. You get 12 of these stacks. Now for all those weapons, we do get this awesome looking crate. This thing looks exactly like how it was shown. I mean, the paint work is on point. The sculpt work looks great. This thing is awesome. I love it. Love it so much. Now keep in mind with this, you got to sort of push this top part back and lift, because there's a little hook that hooks like this, and there's a piece that goes underneath. So don't just lift up, push back and lift up. And you get this nice wood grain inside. All the spots to put your guns. Looks pretty awesome. Now, I said I love this crate, and it is awesome, but when you're putting the guns in, like, I don't know if you guys see, this thing is just like, it's floppy both. So you sort of place it in the skinnier one or whatnot. Still floppy. This one, they're all sort of floppy-ish. This one sort of, yeah, they all sort of flop. Now the shotgun itself, it rubs. Like when you're trying, you can hear it. The barrel's rubbing and the end is rubbing as you're, like, look at that. The shotgun's stuck in there. It's not really stuck, I can pull it out, but it's like, it's being held up and suspended by the barrel and the butt pushing against the plastic. Here we got the 2 trays all loaded up with the coins and the weapons. They look awesome. Don't get me wrong, this looks badass. I love it. I just wish the magazines fit in the guns. The guns, slid back, and I wish that there was some sort of dry brushing on there. I'm going to show you guys a picture off of Mezco's official site of what the weapons they showed, like the type of paint that you're expecting. Now you guys can see I might be being too critical, but I mean, I've been waiting a year for this figure, and the accessories so far have been disappointing. The dog's all right. I mean, there's no articulation on the dog. There's some different 2 tones. It's just that hard, like a rubbery plastic. Has a wiener, and yeah, it's not bad. It's a dog. It's pretty cool. I wish the head could have moved. It looks like it. Nope. No turning. I mean, that would have been a prime spot for a pivoting head or putting the dog's head on a ball joint. I mean, this is the only position or style you're going to really have the dog. Here we got John Wick out of the package. He comes equipped with 2 fist hands. John Wick comes with a pair of trigger fingers. One trigger finger is a little bit more relaxed. They both go on different hands, and you could tell which hand is which because you got to ring the wedding band on this one, but this one's definitely more of a trigger finger. This one is relaxed. Here we get some more gripping hands. We got this one that would probably hold the knife. Got that nice seam looking on the knuckles. That's gross. And then we get the sort of like a grenade holding hand. And they do like this weird, like there's a tone on the hands to give it more of a skin tone, but it like almost looks speckly. I don't know if you guys can see that in there. But it's definitely not as nice as like Popeye's skin tone. You know, the texture and the effort they put into Popeye. We also get some open hands or barrel supporting hands. These things they're not bad. Again, I like the consistency with the band right there. We also get some martial arts style hands. We got a karate chop hand. Looks pretty good. And then we get the, shoving your nose bone into your brain type of hand. But then it's like, it looks like it could grip. Oops, as I dropped it. Let me go ahead and bring this back in here. What is going on with inside that? What's going on there? What is that? What's going on in his palm? That's weird. Now he does come with the extra portrait, and I love it. I love this one. I love the damage on his face, the cuts. I'm not a fan of this whole head being attached to the neck thing, but that beard looks good. Looks real good. I'm all getting it blurry and everything. But yeah, I think this head is probably the head I'll have equipped on him. And you guys will see next why, but this one's pretty solid. I ain't gonna lie. This is a good one. Good job, Mezco. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at Mr. Wick. His head's not horrible. It looks like Keanu. It definitely does. A lot of people were taking a lot of photos, wrong lighting. Looks all right. But even though it looks all right, it is not what was advertised. And I want you guys to take a look and compare this to the image I'm going to show you next. It is like night and day. And if you guys were looking at that picture as well, you guys can see he comes in a suit. And that's a tie, believe it or not, underneath that suit. Let's go ahead and sort of reveal his vest and everything. The buttons are stickers or whatever. They're not buttons. It's the plastic vinyl. But that tie looks so bad. Look at that. Gold Gomez's suit and tie looked so much better. Like the vest, it is a vest. It has some pockets and stuff. The belt looks wicked. I'm not gonna deny the belt its justice. That belt does look really good. There we go. At the too bright. But yeah, like I'm not feeling the suit at all. Just look how it sort of sits on his back, like where his hair is and everything. Like Mezco. Ooh, fucking what the hell? There's his legs. His legs are like suit pant like stuff. His shoes look alright though. Don't know why they just didn't do like a super gloss, but they're sort of matte. And he does have socks. At least do they? Socks. I don't know if it stops. Can't get the pant leg up any further. But he does have socks and stuff. The soles have texture and heels have holes. Let's go ahead and dive into some articulation. As you know, the neck is on the neck. The head doesn't have a ball joint up top, so it's one giant piece. You get some movement left and right, up and down, all that good stuff, but you really don't get any attitude. It doesn't flow as natural, which, you know, to me it bums me out a little bit. With the suit, his arms, that's just far. Look at that. Look how that looks. So you have like, okay, so his arm can go up a little bit further. Had to mess with this one. I don't want to break him. It's not like I can return them and get my money back. Oh, there we go. His arms, everything just feels restrictive. I'm going to have to try to take this suit off if I can. Because this is, yeah, it's very restrictive. Now, you guys might want to be careful with the jacket. So, it looks fine closed. When I took it off, this side looks all right. You know, if you guys are familiar how they do their jackets and everything, and it's blurry, so you can't really see it. But this side, I don't think I cranked it too much, but look at how that looks. What in the hell? This thing is just, yeah, look at that. What the hell? I didn't do anything. You guys saw everything I'm doing is for the first time. And Jesus. So we got the jacket off of him, and I already like him without the jacket, like the vest and everything. The ties definitely need some work, but he looks so much better. Like, but then you get these nasty stitched spots on his hands. I don't know if you can see that or not. Like the sleeves have these nasty stitch spots. That's crazy. He can pivot up top a little bit. You can see that. But I don't... What? Alright, he sort of can lean back a little bit. Holy cow, it's tough. But he can lean back. Not much. It's just that upper torso right here. This section is on a ball. I can feel it. Something going on with the waist down here. Can't tell. Maybe it's just, I don't know. I can't tell. I don't know if it's a ball or if it's just a swivel. Legs, that's as far as legs are going to go because you're going to tear the crotch out. But I don't really need him to be a ninja. So you can see the pants are getting taut. He does have a thigh cut in there. Oh, and I almost skipped. Oh, I'm working my way down. I forgot his arms. So you saw his arms could go up that far in the suit and everything, but his elbows, you know, even though people are complaining that they're single jointed single jointed, you can get some. What the flip? Whoa, look how thin that arm is. Like, look at that. That's, what body did they use? Like, his hands are up, like, he doesn't look like he's gonna fight anybody. Like, those are some scrawny arms. I understand, like, he's not a big dude, but, like, that's his fist, and then it goes super skinny. I don't know. I don't feel really much of a forearm in there. It's there, but you can see it. Look at that. That's crazy. Crazy. All right, back to down by his legs. He's got thigh cut. He's got the double jointed knee. Double jointed knee. Okay. And we get ankle bend and super pivot. Like, look at that. That gap in the shoe. Are they both like that? No, this one's a lot easier, but this is super loose. So I have the alternate head on him. I do like it. It's a good head sculpt. I like that one. Overall, as a whole, I'm super disappointed. I am very disappointed. The fact that he doesn't have, like, why didn't they use a Gomez body? Why didn't they just use the gold Gomez's freaking suit and everything? I would have been okay with that. I don't get it. Like, the dog's all right. The chest is cool. You know, and some of the guns look all right. Like, they advertised some of them with extra paint, for sure. Didn't really show as much dry brushing. It was sort of like, a lot of those images were sort of like sketchy. Like, it's sort of like with the lighting and stuff, because they were more focused on a dynamic picture and things like that. I mean, it wasn't worth waiting a year. I could have used that money and got another Gomez. I mean, this head has a lot of the likeness of Keanu, and I love this rifle. I just wish it had more abilities to it, but he can't even really hold it up to his proper chest. He can't even look down that scope. Like, how are you going to have a hitman that can't use his scopes on his gun? How are you going to give us a suit that doesn't look like the suit in the picture? How are you going to give us a head sculpt that doesn't even look... It's almost like... It feels like a KO. Honestly. It feels like a little bit better than a KO. And I feel like the mold was overly used to where we didn't even get extra little wrinkles in his forehead and everything. And it just didn't look like the image. Mezco, what? You made us wait a year for this figure. What did you do? What did you do for a year? This is like an old... What? There was... Oh. I'm going to have to stop here, guys, because I'm very upset. I spent my money on this and waited a year. But that sums up my unboxing and review of the bait and switch John Wick by Mezco. If you guys like what you saw, please hit that thumbs up. New to my channel, go ahead and just hit that subscribe button, because that would definitely make me feel better. Hit the bell notification if you want to know when I post up a new video. And you guys, if you want to pre-order some stuff that's not like this, but some good collectibles stuff, check out Toyco Toys and Collectibles. The website's down below. Get a promo code for you guys. You get some free shipping on stuff that you see off of Toyco. It's awesome. I love Toyco. You got the pre-order group you got to check out, because it keeps you in the know with collectibles, allows you to get some great pre-order pricing.